I've been trying to make my wallet fold all day. Cashing in my dreams, big payout. Underneath my money tree, big shade out. Now these models.
Hey freaking flies, welcome back to another video on the channel. I'm Brandon, the guy who flies, sitting down to talk to you all about my bid for what's next month? December. Jesus, why is that so difficult? So we're not even like a full week into November and here we are bidding for the next month. But as always, I'm ready. I have my stuff all laid out. I feel like I say this all the time, but I'm keeping it super simple in December, but I'm really keeping it super simple in December, primarily for two reasons. One, the first reason is, for those of you who have been following me for a while, you know each December we go on like a week-long trip to celebrate my nephew. His first birthday was in Jamaica. Last year's second birthday we did a week in Tulum, Mexico. This year we're doing a week in Puerto Rico. So I'm asking for complete 7 days off in a row. And in addition to the 7 days I'm asking off, I'm also asking off the last 2 days of the month to celebrate New Year's Eve with my friends in another city that's not Miami. So, looking at the month, I will be bringing over some credit. So I have a carryover trip, and I have basically meaning I have a trip that starts the end of November. It literally starts on November 30th. So that 1 day counts towards my November pay. But then it's a 4 day, so it's the 30th, it's the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd of December. Those 3 days will count towards December. So that's 16 hours that's already pulled in here. So with those days being off the table, because I can't work those days, then the days that I'm asking off for my trip and the days I'm asking off for New Year's, I am available to work 17 days next month. So not a lot of days that I'm able to fit in. So instead of going in and asking for my usual 120 hours, I'm only going to ask for my threshold to be 100 hours because I want to max out at the highest and the most productive trips and the most productive flying on the days that I'm available. What I mean by that is all trips are not created equally. Sometimes there's a trip that spans 3 days and you might get like 13 credit hours for it. But then there's also trips out there that expand 3 days and you get like 21 hours of credit for it. So what I'm saying is when I am working, I want to be getting the most amount of work possible. I don't care about the quality of none of my trips. I don't care if every layover isn't but 10 hours. I don't care if all of them start in the morning. I don't care if I got to work in the back. All of that is off the table for December. I'm not being picky with my bid because I really want to make sure that one, I can hold that entire week off and that I still get decent amount of credit. A couple of holidays, we have Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve. Taking New Year's Eve off the table because I'm not trying to work that day. I'll work New Year's Day though. So I do have 2 holidays, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I will be trying to work on those days because, check this, if I work on those days, it'll be 200% pay. So getting 200% pay for 2 days will help cover some of the credit that I'll be missing out on because I'm not working next month. So basically what I'm saying is I'm going to take a whole lot of time off, but I'm going to try to still make the same amount. We'll see in January if it pans out. So nonetheless, I went through our bid packet and I found all of the trips that I would be interested in working because I can maximize the credit and I'll be able to hold my days off. I'm going to put all this in, you all. I'm going to hit submit on it because I'm going out of town this weekend. I don't want to think about my bid beyond today. And it'll be what it'll be. And I'll come back to y'all later on in the month and we'll talk about what it is that I got awarded. Hey freaking flyers, welcome back to the other half of this video. So I'm going to be sitting down now to talk to you all about what I actually got on my schedule for December. December is the holiday month. December is also very tricky because a lot of bidders bidding differently during the holiday months than they normally would be, let's say, you know, during the summer months or during all the years, because everyone is trying to be super strategic about, you know, how they place their the time that they're working versus the time that they're off, and also still trying to get hours in and things of that nature. So if you watched the video before, the first half, you already know what I asked for. Let's talk about what I got. So December by no means is not bad at all. So I do have a carryover trip. So that's a trip that starts on November the 30th, and then I work the December 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So it's a 4-day trip. I have a turn, then a 3-day. I have another turn, and then I got my days off for my trip to Puerto Rico for my nephew's birthday. So I'll be off for like a big stretch of time. Then I'll come back from that trip and I have a 2-day, and then I have a 3-day with another 3-day right behind it. That's a 6-day stretch, which, whoa, I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done a 6-day stretch where it's like a 3-day trip and then a 3-day trip. Let's see how close they are together. So this 3-day ends on Christmas Eve at 10:48 p.m. and the next 3-day starts on Christmas Day at 4:09 p.m. So a little bit of stretch of time off. You all know I was decided to work on the holidays because I'm trying to work less but keep the same amount of hours. So to make the difference, I'm going to work the holidays. So I'm working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I'm also working New Year's Eve. So after those 3-day days off, and then I'll start a 3-day trip that actually ends on New Year's Eve, and then me and my friends have New Year's Eve plans. So yeah, it's about to be a vibe for December. Let's see the whole breakdown, because that part I do not know. It's about to be a vibe. I only have 2 turns, and then I have 1 2-day trip, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 3-day trips. Like I said, I have the carryover trip, so let's call that a 3-day too. 12 days off for the month of December. Was I able to hold my hours? Is the question. I asked for 105 hours and I got 102. So I will take it, because working the 3 holidays will put me well over 120 for the month by the time I get 200% for the holiday pay. So kudos there. All in all, I'm not bad. All in all, this is not a bad schedule by any means. I'm actually very pleased with my schedule, and just like November, no, I take that back, because November I did make modifications. Just like October, I'm making 0 modifications. I am going to work this schedule in December as it is given to me, and not have to deal with the hassle of checking the open time and the trade board and the Facebook groups every day, all day, trying to drop this, pick up this, trade this, swap this. None of that. I got other things to worry about. 2022 is on the horizon. Whew. We have things to do. So I am not going to worry about that. I'm going to work the schedule the way it is, and we will deal with repercussions in January. Oh my goodness. I just realized something. I have 6 unused vacation days from 2021 that are going to get paid out with this check. Bro, that means I could have asked for less hours and had more days off. I'll just take the extra money. Oh well, it'll be right after my birthday, so we'll just take the extra money. But I can't believe I just realized that. But yes, you all, let's go on record. Go on record, I'm saying it now. Brandon's December schedule, bomb. Now them 2 3-day trips together, the week of Christmas, we don't know about that. We gonna have to revisit that when that time comes. But for right now, the schedule as is, she's pretty dope. She's pretty dope, I have to say. In terms of position, I didn't specify position because I really was like, just give me my trips. But I am flying lead, up front in the cabin, lead, up front in the cabin, up front in the cabin, and lead. So I'm working in the front, the front of the plane all month long. Literally, I have zero complaints about this schedule, and I have decent layovers, including Baltimore. I haven't done Baltimore as a layover in like 2 years, since I was like Denver based. I wasn't even vlogging in when I had Baltimore as a layover. So we're gonna take this. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. As always, I will bring you along to watch. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you can see all of this stuff as it happens. If you're not following me on Instagram, be sure to do that, because I do post on my Instagram stories very frequently, at least once a day, sometimes 30 times in the same day. So you can also see the behind the scenes of all of the happenings before they make it into the vlog. I'm Brandon, I'm the guy who flies, and I will see you all the next time.
Day goes by.